Flounder. 2 eyes on top of the head. Except they need to be able to see above because they're actually swimming like that on the bottom of the floor. So nothing can get them from underneath unless something is buried and comes up. And there are actually fish that do that too. But these have the 2 eyes on the top of their head. I think they're born with them on the side and they eventually kind of come over. You'd have to look that up. But anyway. So, and there's meat on one side, meat on the other. And where I start is that's the friction side down first. So what happens is, like on all fish, you make your incision behind the head or shoulder, and then make an incision that gets on top of the backbone. And you follow along on top of this backbone. That's where the ribs are. That's what they use to propel themselves through the. So you just keep lifting and scraping along that bone, lift and scrape, until you get to a place where there aren't any. And then release it entirely. And then you kind of reverse the side. This side here is a little bit more fat because it's not scraping along the bottom and remaining fat. This top side has a chance to get a little shape to it. So you release from the ribs, shave down the backbone, and just lift and peel. Now, if I've done my job, you should be able to look through that and read a newspaper. Can you read that? What does that say?
Oh.
Can't read it. Guess I didn't do my job.
We had a question about I guess the way fish body structures work. Because we've been mostly seeing meat. Like where, I think I saw a bit of organs in that fish. Like where are the organs? Is that a weird question?
Well, they're probably directly in line with their mouth, because that's where things come in and begin the process of being digested. But here's, I wish I could tell you which is which, but there's livers and there's stomachs and other things that help the digestive process. All the sex organs are in there, and there's the eggs and the sperm when they need to be fertilized or released. They're in there, and they probably get emitted out of their somewhere down there. That I couldn't tell you. That would be a question for a marine biologist. Me, I'm just your average fish cutter. So backbone, release, scrape a couple of times. And here's some of those eggs I was talking about. Which one does this have? She must have had release. Well, I'll show you her eggs. And this is what the lobsters actually do like the eggs a lot better. So let me so there's some eggs there. And in order to get those off, we just kind of peel up into that body cavity where she stores them. She's got 2 sides. And each, I don't know how detailed that camera can get, but how are your eyes? Do you see each one of those little specks there? It's a speck. Like this isn't one egg here. It's a sac that contains zillions. Are you seeing a little bit of it's like grains of sugar or sand. And those are all fish that she releases, and when the male fertilizes, That's a potential baby flounder, every single one of those.
Wow. How
So-
many children do they normally have
Oh,
like,
I would,
in a batch?
well, how many live is a different
Successful,
story,
yeah.
yeah, how many, that is a different, like I say, that's another question for another time. Somebody who knows, all I know is that that's what that is eggs, and there's more than you can count. There's gotta be a million, I would say, in both packs, yeah, thousands. There's our nice shrimp, ready to be sauteed, cocktailed, boiled, broiled, teriyaki for the grill. Once you get your system down, you can really roll if nobody's filming.